All right,
Let's
y'all.
see.
So we back once again. It's the starting lineup in the building. I think first, because the video that's been getting the traction all week is Ant GPT with his lineup. I know we was talking earlier today. With the trading block NFL stuff. So, and how you feeling about your squad right now? Now it's been a week. You got the draft. You got some information. How you feeling about your squad?
I mean, for real, I'm kind of confident, right? I think I got some like people who I feel could do damage based on the people who they're getting ready to play, especially coming up into this week one. My only thing was, y'all know, I think I look at the numbers too much about it. So like, I think K Dot was trying to give me a running back and some wide receiver for Derrick Henry.
Somebody.
And so I'm like, well, wait a minute, it's 2 for 1, which sounds good on for a beginner, it sounds good on the outside, right? Mm-hmm. But when you look at like my roster, that means I got to get rid of somebody who I personally drafted. And I'm like, wait a minute, the projections won't line it up. So I don't know. I think I need a little bit more for Derrick Henry.
More for Derrick Henry. Hey, who gave you the Jones? Who was that? Khalil. Oh, he ain't here.
Khalil,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to talk to him because I'm gonna have to share my screen here in a second too. But Ben, it's been a week. You got a squad. You made the first blockbuster trade that we saw. So tell me about how you feeling after your week. You basically got a whole new team basically with the trade. So talk to me.
No, I'm good. It was like I feel like the team I had was a good team because it was a balanced team. I think Vic said that when we was doing the draft that day, like it's a balanced team. But it was like a few holes because I didn't really have that explosive type of running back that I really needed. So that was one of the things I was really trying to do when we did our little blockbuster trade tribe. And then I mean that was with Khalil. And then when I looked at what I let go. I'm like, okay, now I need to show up this position with a tight end. Even though I feel like the boy Kyle Pitts is going to be okay in Atlanta, it's just again, it's a lot of time you got the uncertainty of that quarterback now, of how that quarterback is going to look out there. And some QBs love tight ends, and they what I'm saying, and they use them as a what they call it, a release, right? But then you have some quarterbacks don't even pay attention to that tight end, right? So it's like. That's the kind of iffy part I was kind of with a little bit with Brock Bowers, but I see it'll be crazy to not have this rookie. I think he had 1,000-yard receiving or close to it last year. To have that much production with Myers, not to include them into that offensive attack. So now I feel good though. I feel like I got a nice. I'm ready to run with Vic and the rest of the squad now. We the only thing that can hurt me right now would be injuries. That would be the biggest piece right now. But I try to put some pieces on the bench that if that does happen. And then looking at schedules, now my schedule is to a point where I had two wide receivers out on week 8. Now I made some moves that I'm on. I don't have to worry about having to go to free agency because now I got my wide receiver set that I'm not going to lose anybody as a wide receiver. Maybe production wise, but I also still got my running backs coming in at the same time. So I think I kind of finagled that schedule around a little bit better.
All right. And speaking of injury report, has everybody know how to check their injuries report on the fantasy joint? All right, quick. Yeah. All right, Vic. Hey, it's a week. You drafted this time. It ain't an auto draft. So how you feeling now? I guess versus what your auto draft was looking at last year.
I feel terrible, man. I mean, I done jinxed myself. I mean, last year I had it in the bag. Like at this time last year, I didn't know Jamar Chase and Burrow was gonna be the stack that you needed to win, but we early. My strategy I'm a tell you is number one, beating y'all up on the waivers. I went on ahead and I got Ayuk and Coker and Watson on my IR spot. So we'll see what's going on with them. But then because it's a 10-team league, I felt like going heavy, strong with Josh Allen and George Kittle was smart, and then like kind of, building my team out. I wasn't expecting you to double up on them tight ends though, because I thought that I was going to get Trey McBride or Brock, but when you doubled up, I had to go ahead and get Kittle. But I mean, I think I got a good team. I got some boomer bust wide receivers and Waddle and Worthy. My running backs, not my running backs, my running backs. They're a little shy. I got Saquon though, so as long as Saquon don't get hurt and Alvin Kamara do what he's supposed to do, I'm gonna be able to compete. You know, but I got some studs at wideout, man. But you know,
No, yeah, you do.
yeah, it's early, man. It's early, man. We're gonna see what's up though.
Yeah, my man Thomas said, what did he say? Strong IR strategy. That's what's up, Thomas McDonald.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. He already know the vibes. You know what I mean? I told him check us out, man. It's good. He's actually an intellect when it comes to this fantasy game too, man. So I love to have him hop on with us, maybe chop some shit too, man. Because there's this podcast called the Harris Football Podcast, and he was like he like managed their I forgot what he managed, but that's a dope ass podcast that he managed, like some kind of structure that they had going on, man. So yeah, you don't want him in your league. He's a shark.
He said he get to it.
Yes, sir.
You ain't trying to mess around with that.
Yeah, man.
Get into it. All right, y'all. So looking at my squad, right? What he say? Manage their Facebook group. It looked like.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, he doing his thing. But what I was about to say, yeah. So looking at my group, so for me, I went back-to-back tight ends. I'm about to tell my strategy here in a second. I don't want to. That's because I got 5 running backs in the cut that ain't nobody talked about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talked about them. They still on the waivers. Ain't nobody looking for them, right? But for me, with the tight ends, I knew I was going to be able to leverage somebody to get another running back and another receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to, matter of fact, I'm going to share my joint. Let me share my screen. Where that bad boy at? I don't know, that window. Who's that creeping to my window? Say the news.
Yeah, Trav, I tend to use that same strategy too, especially if I can't get what I want in the beginning part of the draft, like the first 4 picks. I start trying to leverage other players because I know I'm good in one, so I'm looking this for trade bait.
Right, yeah. I wish K-Dot was in this joint because I want to show him where I got the daggone. I'm trying to get CD Lamb.
Oh, he's probably gonna let CD Lamb go.
Yeah, I tried to, but hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what I offered. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the trade. I offered him. I wanted CD and Kelsey though. I did ask for CD and Kelsey.
Yeah, that's a lot right there, bro.
Hey, but look who I'm offering. Dallas Gold. Well, how can he say his name? Goddard, Debo, Tank, and Marvin Harrison.
I don't know, bro. I would have vetoed that jump. I'm gonna tell you why, though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you gotta look at the production. So all right, look at Dallas Goedert, right? So he's the tight end. If you look at the numbers and what he did with Philly last year, it was kind of up and down with him and Jalen Hurts, right?
Yo.
Then you got Debo Samuels going to a new team, so you don't know how that chemistry is gonna look between Debo and
Debo gonna get
Daniels.
that rock, bro, and he kick return.
No, I'm sure, but at the same time, you also got to look at over the last couple of years of his injury history too. So you also got to kind of factor those things in. Then Bigsby, they kind of pretty much just shut him down last year. He didn't really see no action at the end of the year for the most part. So, but he is a hard runner. And then Marvin Harrison came on at the end. So to me, the only good pickup I would have probably looked at would have been Marvin Harrison and Debo Samuels. The Bigsby and Dallas Goedert, I'm like, I don't know. That's a lot to ask. So you're talking what? CD Lamb is 18, almost 19 points a game. Travis Kelce is giving you 17 points a game on average. So that's like 36 points. You know what I'm saying? 37 points you're looking at right there.
So he shouldn't take my offer, is what you're saying.
He may not. It depends on his need. You know, I have to go back and look at Khalil's team, but depending on his need.
I feel like Tank and Dallas is just fluff. You know, it's unnecessary because you're gonna have to drop, 2 people on your team. Because if you don't want to drop 2 people on your team, I ain't taking that. Like, I wouldn't take that trade. CD's the best person out the whole dang on thing.
Hold on. So Travis asking for CD and Travis Kelce for them 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That ain't bad, right?
That's terrible.
That's horrible, bro.
That's too much
That's
stuff.
horrible. Khalil would have to be a fool.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, man.
That's why he ain't looked at my jam yet.
That's why he I think he looked at it. He just ain't respond because that shit was outlandish.
Man, my joint ain't that bad, bro.
Man, I can't find a trade partner, bro.
All right, me either. I'm
And
actually
Vic
gonna cancel
denied me.
the
Khalil
crazy.
denied me. Go ahead.
What you offer?
Both the rookies and Dalton Kincaid for Alvin Kamara and George Kittle.
Okay.
But see, look, you see he's running with the fours now, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like his whole trade value has plummeted, bro. They got him number 4 running back. That's what I get though. I should have left him for your ass, Vic.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I would have picked him up. I got him in so many leagues. I'm glad I did. I still need a Buka though. So we
can work something out. I think Bill, I think he gonna emerge, man. Austin, I mean, I ain't really like sold on none of the 3 in front of him, like hard, like 100%, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe by week 6, 7, 8, somewhere mid like that.
No, I think Bill gonna go off this weekend for real.
No, for real.
Hell
Who
yeah,
they got?
It don't matter, bro, because everybody's expectations is low. He gonna eat.
True.
Put him in on your parlays.
I was gonna say, should I? Oh, parlay. All right, bet.
I got some parlays for y'all before the show over.
All right, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to show them Jones because I got a few too that I want to talk about. But Trey, everybody got to talk about it and share kind of last week. All right, it's been a week since the draft. People have made some trades. You're talking about you ain't got a trade partner, so give yourself a grade of basically where do you feel your team is right now going into the season.
If I had to, well, first of all, I'll start that I was extremely disappointed in the draft grade that the NFL app gave me. I think they gave me a D- or some bullshit like that. No, they gave me a B, but they had me going 1 in 13. I said 1 in 13 is crazy. But I mean, I think my team is pretty solid, man. I had the 10th pick. So, you know, I went Lamar number 1 overall, and I've never gone quarterback number 1 overall, and I've been playing fantasy football since LaDainian Tomlinson was running that shit. So I've never gone QB with my first pick, but I felt like after him at every other position, like pretty much the guys are equal value. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, running back, you know, Saquon was gone, Bijan was gone, Jamar Chase was gone. All of the Justin Jefferson, like all of the like game changers were gone. That's what my man Cam would say, right? Game changers, they were gone. So I went with Lamar. I'm expecting Gentry to have a big year. Pete Carroll loves to run the ball, like you said, Trav, except for a third down in the Super Bowl.
That's it. That's all the
time. But now I think Gentry's gonna run it well. Brock's gonna have a good year out there, so he'll take a little bit of pressure off him. And I like Geno out there. So what else? Receiver spot, Ladd McConkey, Terry McLaurin. I think they're gonna have high volume. We're in a PPR league. So I'm feeling good at the receiver spot. I got Aaron Jones on my bench out in Minnesota. They got JJ McCarthy coming in. You know, second year, but first year, you know, actually playing. So I think they're gonna lean on Aaron Jones Sr. a lot. So I'm looking for high production from all my guys. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be in the running for this championship. I owe Vic one.
I can see that because y'all the reigning back-to-back champs. I know you won it the year before, Trey, and you know, Vic this year. What you was about to say, Vic?
Nah, I'm just excited, man, because I mean I'm looking forward to the rivalry.
No question.
But I trade you Austin Eckler if you want to swap. I'll give you Eckler. Give me Bill.
That ain't a bad.
It really ain't.
Right, Eckler's got the spot.
I like Eckler. Yeah, he just got the potential to get hurt or some shit. I'll see. Let me think about that.
Oh yeah.
Eckler won me a league one year. Yeah. But
a clip where he had better bunnies than both of them cats. That's why they got Robinson up out of there because he couldn't jump over the daggone hurdle or whatever, man.
Get him out of there.
Yeah. Much of a stable right now.
I think Spence got a sneaky technique, man. He looking at all the numbers and projections and putting shit in Chat GPT, and So I'm that level of analytics worries me a little bit, and so I look forward to seeing what you do, bro.
Man, listen, y'all know all the players.
Yeah.
If they jerseys don't sell, I don't know.
That's
No,
a
but
dope
that could
metric.
be a downside too, because I've seen in league where people would draft people that they know, and they're on the downside of their career too. So that can also backfire. All
They
because you
get
may
that
know who the
heart.
player is. Yep.
And get your heart involved. Get your heart involved.
I like y'all approach though. I never seen this much trade activity this early in the season. Like I'm scared to trade anybody yet. Yo, that's the only reason why I ain't done that. But like y'all like 2-3 days
Get
after
him
the
up
draft.
out of here. Yeah.
That's kind of dope. I like that. Matter of fact, with your background being like, how much confidence do you have now in that division since Micah Parsons is gone and y'all done paid your boy Terry, man? Like, how does it feel to be a contender in our division now?
Yeah, I'm not really putting a lot of weight on the Micah Parsons trade because I feel like they already talking about he gonna have to take an injection in his back for week 1. So I feel there was some stuff that came out. Now I ain't hating Trey. I'm just saying that I feel like that's
Nah, I
probably
feel
the
you.
reason why
I feel
Jared
you.
didn't want to pay that money is because of that situation. Because if you tell me that we were saying earlier, a week later you can sign DeRon Bland to almost $100 million contract, it's not like Jared didn't have the bread. It's something that came back from some type of report. Like Jared's like, okay, you want this amount of money, but I ain't trying to pay this amount of money, and we don't know. And you know what, you know about a back. Once that back
Right.
goes, especially in sports and his position too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think Jerry was, even I don't think it's right, but the East, man, I think the East is gonna be strong this year. I mean, I want us to be a contender, but me being logical, I'm like, I'm not sleeping on the Giants because they had a decent defensive team last year. They just didn't have no
Mm-hmm.
offense. Philly, I don't feel Philly's going to do the same thing they did last year because they lost too many pieces on defense. But they're young. That defense is young. Dallas
Mm-hmm.
is just Dallas. So I always feel like Dallas going to have some type of form of contention somewhere. And it's a rivalry too at the end of the day. So they could be 0-16 and they're going to act like this is a Super Bowl when they play us. Whether we play in Washington or Dallas. So I think the East is going to be back to where it used to be. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it could be anyone can take the league, the East this year, to be honest with you. And plus the jinx. No one's won it back to back. In how many years?
It's been a minute. Yeah.
It's been a minute, right? So that's another thing.
Yeah, I will agree with you. The Giants are sneaky good.
Yes.
I am obligated to talk trash about them because my brother is a Giants fan. So I feel like I ain't happy they ain't pick up Shador, but Dart looked hella dope in preseason.
Dark looked good. That
Yeah.
boy Tracy, the running back.
Yep.
And we're not even gonna talk about neighbors. And then if what's his name? If Slayton can start catching, like come on, they got a nice little squad out there.
Bro,
Real
they got
talk. They got a
speedsters, man. Jalen Hyatt is fast as Hiccup and Wendell
right.
Robinson. They
quietly could do what the Redskins did last year and catch everybody off guard and win the division for real talk.
I don't know about all that, but I don't think that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me looking from the outside looking in, but I feel like Jaden Daniels possessed something that I don't think. Well, he possessed something that Dart and Dak don't have. Like that to get the Heisman in college, I feel like you have to be a leader. Wait a second, I take that back. Hurts didn't get the Heisman, so Daniels is coming in as a different kind of like field general. And he's an athletic guy. I think Dart. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I think Dart probably gonna be straight, but I don't know if he got the same kind of like mentality or the same reps, or I don't know, man. I think Dart's younger too. I probably have to look that up, but I don't know. I feel like Jaden had more time to get to improve as a quarterback. Like y'all see that Archie Manning. I'm a Texas fan, so he flamed out.
Right.
But
yes, he did.
A lot of the talk I was hearing was that his granddaddy doesn't want him to go into the league until he gets like 25 starts in college. So like Daniels had crazy starts coming out, So like I think him coming into the league on that team was able to do something more. But I don't know, I could be wrong. You know how they go. Like week 6, if we still doing this, I might be totally wrong, man. But I think Daniels was different.
I feel confident, Jaden. I feel confident, Jaden. my skepticism comes in with the organization. I've been a Washington fan for a very long time. And anytime you can sit here and pretty much call the plays, I'm not a Lane Kiffin fan. Let me just put that out there. I'm not a Kiffin fan. So I think that's kind of like some of my I kind of hold back a
hesitancy.
little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of like kind of skeptical a little bit because of Lane,
He
but
OT?
yeah.
Mm.
So I'm kind of like, is he really going to use his true potential? Because I really don't want him running the ball. I want him to kind of have that same mentality as Jalen Hurt, run when you have to, but use that arm. Because then if you start getting, of course, y'all play football. Once you start loosening up that backfield, and safety's going to drop, the linebacker's going to drop, it's going to open up everything underneath. Then he can start using those legs, right? They don't put him as much harm way. So I'm just hoping Kiffin just puts him in the right situations at the right time. That's really
I think so everything, I agree with everything you're saying, right? But I think how they cared for that, or how they kind of addressed it, was adding a piece like Debo. I think having Debo there to take a lot of the pressure when stuff break down. That's what Debo do. You shit break down, you just get out, you just give him the rock and he'll figure it out. As long as he can stay healthy,
right.
I think he'll definitely be a good piece for McDaniels and his growth, man. But like y'all know, all I look at is the eye test, man. I have no question about him. Like like, he did it. And then of course you got to always worry about now defenses got film on him, but when you watch him play, like he doesn't. He kind of plays unscripted. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell there is a script, but he adapts very well, and he's a playmaker. So like that's kind of hard to game plan to the point of stopping, because when he made his magic, it was off script.
Right. It was literally him running out of the pocket, and to your boy Aaron Rodgers' credit, that was his cliche. Hey, don't let Aaron get out the pocket, because when he get out that pocket, he's gonna destroy you. To both of y'all's point, I feel like what's going to help him is, I feel like the accuracy aspect. If you can keep the accuracy and the timing that he has with the receivers, they can study all the film that they want. Most times of how they kind of shut down Stroud a little bit, and how they shut down Lamar his sophomore year going into his third year, was you start thinking they start dropping back. Think about what they did also to Patrick Mahomes. Remember, once Buffalo came up with that defense of no one's gonna beat us deep. You're gonna have to get us underneath, and Patrick don't like to throw short, right? So he had to change his mentality of the game too. So this is where, to y'all's point, I feel like Jaden would excel because of the background that he has. That he's not gonna force unless he has to, but he's gonna take what the defense gives him. He's gonna be a games manager, and I really want to see the first game, because preseason we look horrible. So I really want to see how we look against the Giants the first game, against a good defense, which is a good rivalry, because there's always a good game between the Redskins and the Giants, and that's going to kind of tell me a little bit how I feel like the season is going to be.
Yeah, Ben, was that when they switched up and started giving Mahomes issues, was that a cover 2 or a cover 3 that they started going in?
It was kind of like a cover 3, because they the way they dropped those safeties, they had like 3 deep, so it was kind of like a cover 3.
Yeah, so they was trying to make sure that Tyreek didn't hit him over the head, right?
Exactly. It was more like Tyreek, and even when Tyreek left, they still did the same thing.
I mean, they ain't had nobody really that fast. I mean, they got Worthy, bro. I got way too much. Yo, man, y'all know I'm drafting in way too many damn leagues. I think Xavier Worthy in like 5 of my leagues, bro. I didn't even do that shit on purpose.
5. How many leagues total do you have, bro?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm in a couple, man. I'm in a couple like this one right here. Like, I don't think I'm ever leaders, especially if we keep doing a podcast and just kick it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in leagues just to for the camaraderie and really about the
Me too. I done the same thing. I made 3 this year.
The ones that matter, it's about like 5 that matter, and then I got dynasty leagues and all sorts of stuff.
Well, that's it. While we on it though, NFL predictions, division predictions. Since we talking about the NFC East right now.
I mean, you got to go Cowboys, man. I mean, it's America's team. At the end of the day, we got the hottest video on Netflix. I don't care about K-pop Demon Hunter. Clip that. It's the Cowboys. You know, so I mean, anything else is uncivilized. We might not win the Super Bowl, but we're gonna win the division because we done traded off Micah Parsons, and we got Andre 3000 said, we got the South got something to say, Dallas got something to say. Goddamn it!
So you got Dallas winning the division.
Hands down, easy
Hey,
peasy.
crazier things have happened, bro. Crazier things have happened. Dak might come back and goddamn have an MVP season.
But we know we already called him the comeback kid this year already. We already said that on here. We feel like he'll have a comeback season.
Okay, I think Daniel Jones is gonna probably win that award, comeback player of the year.
Who that?
Danny Dimes. It's Daniel Jones, ain't it?
Oh, Daniel Jones. Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's why I said
Indianapolis, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We took damn A. Rich is but he ain't one. I don't know, man. Y'all all play football in y'all lives, man. Have y'all ever seen a quarterback asked to come out the game?
He was tired.
Never.
I've
never seen a quarterback ask to come out the game.
That's like some millennial shit.
Yo, hold on, I'm checking on the chat. I don't know if y'all seen the chat. I don't know if y'all seen the chat, but he said Micah trying to buy Stafford's Airstream on eBay.
Yeah,
Hopewell Hendo is my most drafted guy.
I'm gonna have to look him up. I don't know who that is.
Hendo, probably Henderson, right?
And okay.
Yeah, that's the dude. He's playing for the.
Yeah. He is from Hopewell,
right?
Yeah.
Trayvon Henderson. You're right. He said Hendo. Okay, yeah, he is from. Yeah.
You talking about the?
So he must be from Hopewell.
Talking about the running back I got. Ain't be the running back I got.
You got Hendo.
You talking about the running back who the first time he touched the ball in the NFL, he ran it back for a 100-yard kickoff return?
Crazy.
Against the Redskins, yeah.
Look, he
Commanders, man.
He get a better running back out of Ohio State because Juckins still ain't signed.
Damn, and I got him on my squad.
But I think I'll say this year is probably more running backs this year than it was really last year. It's young. They're young. So I think last year was the quarterbacks. This year is the running backs.
Yeah, it's the last year of that. 2017 was a great class. That was what do you call him? Super Bowl winning. That was CMC. That was Joe Mixon. That was Alvin Kamara. And I don't know if Darius Geis was in that class. He might have been in the class after that. But that, like those last couple of years, man. Yeah, but you know, once some running backs get down near 30, bro, they're about to retire. They're about to retire.
Shelf life short,
man.
Yeah. I mean, you see what happened to Robinson. You know, they shipped him out because they don't get past like their rookie contract, which I think what's going to happen is a lot of those kids, if they're smart, they're going to stay in college to get that NIL check more.
Get that NIL money.
They will. Because they ain't got to jump to the NFL to get that money now.
Yep. Because, you know, that's a burnout position.
Hey, and to speak about that, Vic, you was just talking about one of these guys. Well, a video I just put up there about Todd Gurley, how you sold Todd Gurley for a piece of fried chicken. But Todd Gurley's, you know, he was there one day and he just won't. It was just like knees, you know. And speaking of that, you know, let's talk about that Micah Parsons trade, right? We ain't talked about that. Anybody talked about Micah?
Yeah. I sort of been trying to throw a little shade. Talking about his back hurt. He tried to
I was saying Tribe earlier.
Oh, Trey, that's your team, ain't it?
Yeah,
he was
Green
Bay
all day.
Brother, congratulations.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Because here's the crazy thing. Now, when it came out about the back and all that, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense because I would have, when I first started hearing the rumors, I'm like, damn, we probably gonna have to package up some shit to get a player like Micah. Like, I could see him trade. Like I told Khalil, I could see y'all trading them to us, but at what cost? So I thought for sure we was gonna have to send Rashawn Gary, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that because I mean Rashawn had a great year last year, but Micah with Rashawn Gary, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So like I think what we did it, you know, we gave up Kenny Clark, which he was a 30, well, he'll be 31 this year, D tackle and 2 picks. But I mean, that is really what made me feel like, all right, it might be something to this whole back situation. To your point, Ben, it might, you know what I'm saying? That makes a little bit more sense if he's damaged goods. But from our perspective, our defense was top 5 last year anyway. So anything that he adds is just gonna make us that much better. So why not take a fly? If we got him
on the field
alone,
his presence on the field, he can line up anywhere. He can line up as a DT. He can get on the end. He plays linebacker. So Micah can pretty much play anything. So that's an asset to your team. To your point, y'all had a top 5 defense last year.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what Jeff Hafley do. All he do is disguise. He be having nickel corners coming down to linebackers going out to nickel. Like he does a lot of exotic disguises, and we got Edgerrin Cooper probably be a top linebacker in the league this year. I think it's his 3rd year. Long as Quay Walker keep his head on straight, but all them guys can run. All those linebackers, Micah, we got Micah now, we got Rashawn Gary, like all them guys can move around. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited for week 1. We got Detroit.
Who did y'all let go? I was surprised y'all let go. Y'all edge rusher. He actually came from the Redskins, actually, and he did
Preston Smith.
For y'all. Say again.
Preston Smith.
Preston Smith. Yep. Yeah. He came from the Redskins. He didn't do what he did for y'all. He never did that in Washington.
Yeah, he never did for y'all. Yeah. He gave us a couple good years.
Down the bench.
Couple good years.
What you say, Vic?
Sit down and bench Chillabo too much, getting fat.
Man. But yeah, I just put up that contract too. So DeRon Bland got $50 million in guaranteed money. So it got to be something. Jerry either heard something, seen something, or he's like a millennial type of. They were comparing this man to LT at one time.
Oh, Micah,
and to let that man go like that is. It'll show the season.
Jerry the type of dude too though who get in his feelings if you don't play like he want to play, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do exactly how he wants you to do it. And so that along with him potentially being hurt, he can't stick around here. Then you start hearing that him and Dak had problems. Micah and Dak had problems. So I'm
definitely hearing people slander him now. Since he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everything gonna start coming out now. He ain't in the locker room no more. Everything gonna start coming out.
It's all good though, because we ready to hand Micah the keys because Curly Lambeau, who Lambeau Field is named after, he rocked #1 back in the day, and they gave Micah #1. Jaden Reed asked for #1 when he got drafted, and they told Jaden nah, because Curly Lambeau wore #1. So I say that to say they ready to give him the keys to the organization, man.
Yeah, you got that.
Give him $47 million. You got to. Right, and you was talking about Bland. Bland getting 50 guaranteed. Micah got 47 per year. Right, so that's
true.
That's a different contract.
But then I started thinking about when y'all signed DeRon. I'm like, well, Dad, did y'all just kick Stephon? Not Stephon Diggs. I can't think of his first name. The other Diggs brother.
Trayvon.
Trayvon Diggs. Y'all kick him to the curb. Like, they tell me, oh, yeah, he made the 53-man roster. I'm like, dang, that man lost it like that in a year?
He got hurt.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, he got hurt. Right. What's it, MCL, ACL?
Probably meant he might. I think it was probably one of them things where he was going to start on the IR, but he ended up making it. That was like Chris Godwin. I think people were surprised they didn't pick Chris Godwin on the IR because he's probably not going to play the first 3 weeks, which is, I don't know why they would keep him on the roster.
Keep him on, yeah. But to one of y'all points, I think y'all was talking about Todd Gurley, though.
Hold on real quick. Let's interact with some of these comments in the chat. Thomas said, I hope the Netflix camera is still hanging around. Parsons' trade was a panic move. He had 1 year left on his deal and 2 tag opportunities. So that's what... he was talking about. I got 3 more years. He stay. I can get him for 3. He can't go nowhere. Hey, is that the mentality? And he also said, I sent Vic an essay, but the agent is a huge part of this. He reps Tyler Smith and Pickens too.
Yeah. He So what I'd say to that is a couple of things. Number one, I think they wanted to pay him like 6 years and give him like the 250. Versus like 4 years and give him the 250. So like, Michael was like, hey, I don't want to have them conversations, talk to my agent, but he kept kind of trying to go around the agent. So like, that's one of those things where Micah, he played it smart. I don't know if Emmitt Smith, the way it's portrayed in the Netflix documentary, played it smart. But I think what happened in that documentary was they started losing 2 games and they needed a running back. So, he was able to get that extra $3 million or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, man, like it would appear like it was deeper than the money because like I traditionally hadn't seen people just kind of like slander a star so fast after they left the team. Like, when was the last time like a stud like this got moved? And then like what was the like back end stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, Debo got moved. I ain't heard anybody say nothing crazy. And I don't know if like Debo's like a star like Micah, but I ain't hear nothing crazy about Debo.
No, I haven't.
So I think there was some issues there in the locker room. But at the end of the day, I'm a Cowboys fan, but we suck, bro. Like I don't see how Dak is. I think Bazooka Joe is going to be our quarterback next year. Hot take.
I like that.
Hot take. Because I can't see him keep letting Dak fail, man. Like it's like the Tony Romo shit all over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is.
And that's the part I be talking about. Like what part when it comes down to the organization? Because it's not like Dak has it. Clearly, he showed it, right? Now we know we have to have pieces around him. That was a big knock on him. But to the point Trey, I think y'all made, Jalen did too. But ain't no one really. There's been a couple of people talking about him, but at the end of the day, let's be honest. Most teams need to have a balance like that because that keeps your quarterback healthy. You got to have a good run game and wide receivers.
And let's keep it funky, yo. Dak had Cooper when he was really still like decent, and he had CD when he was young, and he had Zeke before his tank ran out. And what did he do? You know what I mean? Like I remember one of them years. It's like every year. The best time to be a Cowboys fan is in April, right before the draft. You know what I mean? Damn. Because I swear to you, clip that shit up. The best time to be like, share, subscribe too, damn. You know what I'm saying? The best time to be a Cowboys fan is in April. Because what's gonna happen is at the end of the year, like either Dak ain't gonna slide. Remember that year he ran in the middle of the field and didn't spike the ball, or
and he ran the time off the clock, fumbled the field goal, Joe. Yeah,
Jerry be doing that shit, bro. Because it's like It's like my wife was walking past. We watched this shit the other day. She was like, "Man, football ain't nothing but men's soap opera." I was like, "Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Is.
And the Cowboys is Young and the Restless, boy. I tell you what."
Nah, for real, because y'all had no business. Y'all had no business hiring Mike McCarthy,
bro.
Man. No, that was
no business hiring Mike McCarthy. And I feel like what happens is on paper, y'all might have the personnel. I mean, not even on paper. Like y'all got the talent, y'all got the personnel, but you might not have a coach, right? You'll have a coach, but you might not have the personnel. You'll have, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, Jerry always fucked that shit up on the field.
He does.
He fucks it up, bro. So I don't know. I think I told somebody, and Lord forbid anything happen, but I don't think y'all gonna win football games until he
died.
Pass.
Yeah. Like, you see what happened? You see what happened to us, bro? We had to get rid of Daniel Snyder gone.
Bro, how fast of a turnaround was that? That was
come on.
I didn't think it would be that fast, man.
That's because Snyder got caught talking about monkeys and watermelon.
Yeah. And some more stuff. And hidden video cameras and cheerleader dressing rooms. Yeah.
What, he was pimping them too, bro?
Yeah, he was doing a lot of stuff.
That's wild.
But they try to put it on what's that coach name? They try to put everything on. I think he got a lawsuit out too.
That's
crazy. When all that stuff came out, because they found the emails.
Don Gruden.
Yeah, and it was like I remember they was like Congress wanted those. Yeah, because they found email correspondence between
It's crazy work.
That's why he got fired from Vegas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. That's when all that stuff came out.
But didn't he sue and didn't he get a settlement or something? And don't he got a show now with Barstool? So he all right.
Yeah.
He does got a show with Barstool.
Hey.
He overcame it.
Hey, speaking of Barstool Sports, bro. Dude rubbed me the wrong way. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The dude that own it, the guy, he be doing the pizza joint sometimes. He give me mad.
Right?
He give me KKK vibes.
Oh shit!
Right, because he got bread. And I'm just being honest. Like it's like because I think he owned $1 million worth of game because ain't they on Barstool and all that stuff?
He does. I don't think he owns $1 million worth of game, but Dave Pointnoy, I think, or Oitnoy, like check that name up because I know I'm saying that wrong. He is a conservative for sure. So when you get that clan energy, that's that like you know who Nick Fuentes is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Like that's the new neo conservative kind of energy. Like those guys are all about, and don't turn this into a fucking politics, because you know I go there all day, but you know those guys they're all about like owning the libs and you know saying trolling and doing like outrageous stuff and like frat boy shit to get people turned up. I don't know if he's racist, but like to me, I think that clan and that racist stuff now with our age now, it's like it's different, man. Because like when our parents were young, like my daddy from Alabama, like he taught me to you know like bull can and all that stuff. Like it's different now because like these guys are they like be faking. It's like they be like they not really with it, but then they did that shit in Charlottesville. So like I don't think he's out there doing that, but he's an unapologetic kind of guy who is brash, you know. So it wouldn't shock me.
David, Portnoy,
he's a wild boy, man. I don't know if he's racist, but he's wild as hell though. I give you that for sure.
Yeah, it's close enough for me. Right. It's close enough. Hey, speaking of craziness going on, Kawhi Leonard, man, 28 mil.
Ooh, was that a whole scam? Like, did he get paid?
A-Track. A-Track, let me say one thing before we jump to Kawhi. I want to, to Trey's point. Trey mentioned one thing about Dak and how he had his late game blunders. That's the reason why it took me a while to give, I can't think of Tom Brady his props, because I wanted to see, you know, you have to look back at things. You know how the NFL is. That's like that great white hope, right? But when it came down to the end, Brady could have 3.5 quarters of a bad game, but 2 minutes left in the game, that man would put together a drive and make the throws, and he will call the off. And I'm saying, and if you think about it too, he calls the audibles at the line. This ain't coming through his earpiece. He's audibling to what the defense is on, to quarterback tribe up here, right? So I had to give that man his props, man, because that's a pressure type of situation. Super Bowl, AFC championships, this man on the line did it multiple times. And that's where Dak just didn't have that it factor, that the team is like, all right, let's go. Even though the team may love him, he just didn't have that it factor. Patrick Mahomes has that it factor. Jordan has that it factor, right? And that's that part I think Dak was missing, just that it factor. But now we can go into that whole why Kawhi should have went to LA and not going to the Clippers. He should have came to LA to get that chip.
I might would have ran off 3 in a row.
Hey,
look, I'm waiting for Ant to come in there. Hold on.
I was going to say, I mean, you got to get your boy as much help as you can. You know?
Hey, come on, Ant.
But you know, I mean, money talks, bullshit walks, man. I mean, he was coming to LA anyway. Steve Ballmer said, "Here, take this 28 mil. We're gonna make a shell company, and come on down to the basement with us, man." And he went. I mean, shit. I mean, who probably take the fine? Steve Ballmer. What are you gonna get a fine?
So what? Was it not real money, or like I saw it?
No, it was under the table.
It was under the table.
Oh. Yeah. So it ain't impact the cap, right? So
yeah.
Yeah.
He did the right thing, then.
Man.
So what? I'm pretty sure I know it's other teams that have done that as well. It's other teams that have done that. It's just the first time this guy came out.
Yeah.
That's like the colleges paying the college kids under the table. I didn't know they was doing that shit in the NBA.
Get around that salary cap.
It's money, man. Just like I think the Lakers, or is it Golden State? Golden State. Golden State gives their players stock options in Silicon Valley to work around cap, right? You know what I'm saying? So here's the NBA cap here, you know what I'm saying? Here's what we can do, but because we're, in Silicon Valley here, you got a number of tech companies to pick from, buy into this, buy into that, So Steve Ballmer, I guess he just did it cash. I don't know. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. When it broke, it wasn't really a big deal, man. But because it happens, it's been happening.
Stephen Curry, I seen him on Bloomberg talk about that. I didn't realize that was something Golden State did often, but I love how he definitely took advantage of where he was at in Silicon Valley. If y'all ever get a chance, man, I was out there in June, man. It's a dope area, bro. Like everybody out there or something, man. It's just great environment. And then Oakland right up the street. Go kick it with the fellas and stuff up there, man, for sure, man. Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out Larry
I heard
Jennings.
it was not. I heard it was nice though. I heard it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
over say right here, Portnoy. Yeah, you can miss me with him. Clay Travis too.
Yeah, y'all know who Clay Travis is?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so Clay Travis, man, like so I'm weird, bro. I be looking at all them conservative guys stuff, man. So like if you type his name in on Twitter, man, he be saying some wild stuff. And it's like
All right.
so I run through a couple of names like Laura Ingraham, goddamn who else we got? They Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, they all kind of follow the Bill O'Reilly, like all those conservative people, right? All these new guys they're just like the new faces of that conservative movement. And Clay Travis is he just saying outlandish shit. Like he'll be like whenever LeBron James does something good, he goes out of his way to just be like, oh well, some or whatever. He's race baiting. Really, that's what Clay Travis is. I say he way more, but Portnoy, I don't know, that's a little different with me. I think I'm on the other side of the fence with him. He's just a wild guy, man. He has his opinion, and I've grown to have less of a combative relationship with conservatives. So like, that's that they over there. But I mean, Clay Travis, no point. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah. What's funny is that what it sounds like to me every time you say conservative, you should be saying racist, but you keep like, I'm so confused. Like, yeah, these are the new racist guys, but you keep saying conservative. I'm like, I'm so confused.
I'm gonna keep it fuck with you, bro, because it's like I feel like to call somebody like a racist for real. I feel like we use that term too easily. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I feel like people love to call Trump a racist. And I'm never gonna get on anybody's podcast and argue against them. But I've seen people say that there is an argument that he's an opportunist, he's a capitalist. I would always say gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy came up in the 80s. Straight up. Like if Scarface and Michael Corleone had a nephew, it's gonna be Trump. So I don't really think that he's a racist, more so than he's a gangster. Like, it's funny, he'll call somebody a thug and all this stuff, man. But like he's shout out to Jeezy, he corporate thugging on the highest level. And what he's doing,
he is.
And he's getting his folks, the people that he loves and he supports, he makes sure they straight, which we all should do. I'm not a part of that though, because like it's one of those things where he doesn't really mean well for me and my constituency, especially DEI stuff, or like, all that stuff is like now a bad word, but like the word woke is a bad word, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you can't say nothing bad about Trump without somebody losing their goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? So like,
they go crazy.
A racist and a conservative, Like,
so what did he do about DEI? What is DEI? What is that?
So diversity, equity, and inclusion. But this is supposed to be a sports show.
No, hold on.
We don't got the politics.
My question is,
let's go.
He's against diversity and inclusion, but no to racism.
So again, this don't make me be the Trump supporter.
I'm asking a question.
So look, you can argue that DEI is not the most advantageous like program for minorities, right? Okay. So for example, in Harvard, there was a lawsuit where the Asian community said that due to like the practices of, I think, of affirmative action, I believe, they weren't able to get into college at the same clip as other people because a lot of the Asian folks, like they had higher GPAs and they was like scoring off the board, but like they could only get in compared to like other Asian folks, right? So like when you get rid of that, then it in essence equals the playing field. Like, do I agree with that? No, because I think if you want to keep it a whole buck, like you can't never say that we have been as a Black community properly compensated for slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these a lot of these other people have, whether it's the Asian internment camps,
Indians,
Americans. Folks, and we ain't even gonna talk about what's going on with the Palestine and Israel conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's crazy.
Was letting that shit slide. So it's like when you talk about DEI, man, it's like to me what it is a conservative catchphrase to say F Black people, but it's not F Black people. It's supporting just only having black people get support. And what ended up happening is, in my opinion, we kind of went a little too far with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like what you end up happening is, you know, white kids kind of feel like, well, damn, it's bad to be white because all these people are saying something. And then you got, you know, the liberals is kind of a little OD with it, man. And it's like one of those things where you can argue both sides of it. I'm never going to take the side of the conservatives on it, but I mean, I see their point. You know, it's like you fight for your people. If a whole bunch of white people can't get into something and you can blame it on the boogeyman, and the boogeyman is the minority, the boogeyman is the Mexicans that's coming over the wall, the boogeyman is you know, this kid Galbrea, I think that they're trying to send to Uganda, talking about he's an MS-13er, but you're not talking about the real shit about how me and you, Trav, would agree that Trump is the most crypto-friendly president ever, right? But is it fair that he's the crypto-friendly president while he has all these crypto exchanges and he's putting his money in his pocket, or he's charging people $1 million to, you know, pardon they folks to get out of prison? You know what I'm saying? But folks ain't gonna talk about that. They're gonna talk about the DEI shit. They're gonna talk about other stuff, and it's a good distraction. They ain't talking about the Epstein stuff. You know, it's a good distraction. So, you know, it's an argument, but I think there is some truth in that argument, because I don't want to be, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't want to be an entrepreneur that only gets DEI money. I want to be able to get everybody bread. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they only siphon off money specifically for DEI organizations.
I think to your point, what it was is, I think in the beginning when I guess you could say that law was created, it was twisted to a point where, because when you look at DEI and you look at certain situations, instead of pushing us as men, it pushed the women. So I feel like it's a part of, it's like a ongoing post-slavery mentality piece that is being used to still keep the disruptedness out of the household, take away the man's strength or power because of, I'm not in this position, but I got my wife, which is in a corporate executive position making six figures, and I'm scrambling to get to where I need to be at. Now that makes them independent and feel like I don't need this person beside me, because why am I bringing somebody up not making the same amount of money that I'm making, right? So I feel like it eventually twisted things around when it came to that, to again put another door in front of us. And we ain't help ourselves. Let's keep it 100, right? We ain't help ourselves in a lot of aspects, but we just we made it happen even more. We get locked up, drugs, all this other crazy stuff that's going on right now. And but to the point of what he was doing was, Trump is the funding aspect of it. And if you're not doing what he feels that should be done, that's why he's like, we're going to take away DEI. But I keep reading that they're talking about, some judges are pushing back against that because they're saying it's unconstitutional, because it's certain, I think it was a few states, it's a few things that's been coming out, I've been kind of reading how they're saying like he's going to have to, but I'm like, okay, he keeps making these executive decisions, not to take this to a political joke, but
we there.
I think we there, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like he keeps making these executive decisions, and even the Supreme Court was like, hey, these tariffs are wrong, but they're not stopping him. Yeah. They saying that tariffs is unconstitutional. He doesn't have the right to do that. But you're the Supreme Court. You're supposed to be the one that's supposed to be governing the president at the end of the day, to make sure he's not being a dictator at the end. I feel like he wants to be a Putin at the end of the day. He wants to be like his friend in Russia. Yeah, that's what he wants to be.
But the thing with DEI too is, and because we all, you know, BIPOC, you know, we all black men of color, right? You know, we're looking at it from
hey, I can't say that, yo. I don't identify as black.
And hey, if you identify as purple because you look purple, that works too, Grimace. You know what I'm saying? I support it, you know, but DEI just ain't black though. You know, you got the LGBTQIA, because it's some, you know what I'm saying, that whole constituency. You know, you got caregivers, you got women, you got the Asians, you got a lot of different people that are in there, right? But the people who aren't are white people. So that's why he's gone out of his way to, you know, do that. But then it's like it's a straw argument a lot of times, in my opinion, because you can have decent arguments on both sides, and you can just be arguing each other all day about it, while we ain't paying attention to the fact that there is a genocide going on in Palestine, not Palestine, in Gaza. You know what I'm saying?
Gaza, yeah.
We sending all this money over to goddamn Ukraine, right? But Flint just got their pipes fixed this year. How long that took?
That
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I be up on that shit, man. But it's like, you know, I gotta look at both sides, bro. I used to not look at that, man. But I'll be.
You gotta look at both sides and make an educated decision.
Into that last piece before we go back into sports.
So
and I'm
what
my D and
getting benefits. Hey, them guys are getting benefits over there. How are we giving benefits to other soldiers that are not a part of the U.S.?
I mean, I explained that
you can't
already.
Get veterans, bro. Come on, man. You got veterans.
It's the conservatives. It's the conservatives.
Well, hold on. Ben, you was in the Marines. Did you do a tour?
No, I never got to a tour. I got hurt.
I would say that's a blessing, right?
No, because the time period I was in, because it was the first Desert Storm. So yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, I didn't know you was that old, bro. Black don't crack.
Yeah, why?
He said Desert Storm. Iraq.
Yeah, back in 91, bro, when we first invaded Iraq in 91, yeah. Well, 90, excuse me, back in 90, because I went I shipped out 2 weeks after I graduated. Yeah.
Oh, so you straight out.
I graduated, so it was 91, straight out. It was supposed to be the buddy program, but my buddy never went.
On a solo mission.
I was on a solo mission in Paris Island, yeah.
Come on, man, not the buddy joint.
That's in South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
We didn't. I know we talked NFC East, but I don't think we ever finished any of the other divisions. So I'm gonna start with AFC division. Let's start AFC East, right? Buffalo, Miami, New England, and the New York Jets. 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 That's who we going with?
Who?
I'm going with Buffalo.
That's Buffalo's division.
Buffalo.
That's Buffalo's division.
Y'all don't think Miami can do anything?
Nah. If Tua can't play in the cold. He can't play in the cold.
Nah.
And it's gonna be cold in New England. It's gonna be cold in Buffalo and probably New York.
It's gonna be cold in New York.
And think about it last year. If you remember last year, Miami was horrible on the road. They had all their success at their home games last year. They was a horrible road team last year.
I think if anybody makes some noise outside of Buffalo in the division, I'm gonna go with New England this year. I like Drake May in his second year. They got Stephon Diggs out there. We talked about Travion, but I mean we can't forget Ramondre Stevenson is always a solid back. Defense. I think defense gonna take a step up. They got that. What's that cornerback name? Maybe a safety. I know. He's one of the DBs out there.
Gonzalez or something?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Young stud. So I got New England sniffing the playoffs.
Okay.
That's all they missed the quarterback last year. If you think about it, they just they had a decent run game. They had two solid tight ends out there with Hunter Henry, and I can't think of the other boy out there. They can definitely make him for real. Trey, the Jets, depending on quarterback play, they have some talent too. That defense wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So it's that's a strong division.
I don't know about Justin Fields though, man. I ain't.
I don't trust it. I ain't seen the.
If you get the Pittsburgh Justin Fields, then that'd be all right.
But even then, they let him play.
Fields.
You gotta let him play though.
Oh, they gonna let him play, bro. They ain't got nobody behind him.
They ain't got no choice.
They got
Tyrod behind him.
Yeah, Tyrod's still in the.
Well, nah,
he's still.
Yeah, shout out Tyrod. I know he's actually had a damn good career, bro.
Man, Tyrod have been all over the country.
Crabbers too, man. I was down there in 757. The Hampton Crabbers was hard as hell, man. Shout out to them.
They beat Phoebus that year. Matter of fact, they beat us 20-0 my senior year.
What year was that? Was that 05?
Nah, this was 06.
06, yeah. That's the year I moved to Virginia. Yep. My little brother went to Phoebus. No, I moved here in 05. Yeah, it was 05.
Yeah, it was
Phoebus keep us quiet.
Yeah. Phoebus, they got some good stuff going on now out there. Looking to continue that championship route, of course. So hopefully get some games down that jump. I know for sure because it's a lot of talent in the 757, a lot of talent here in the 804. Also,
yes, it is
going on big right now.
They got that boy out in Louisa, number one running back in the nation, going to Michigan.
You going to Michigan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I need to get. See, I'm glad y'all told me that, man. If I wouldn't be on this pod, I wouldn't be hip to like local high school college.
There's some cats out here, man, and like I said, maybe we'll get a chance to, bring the podcast live to a high school game or something, right?
Yeah, that would be what's up.
And do it live or something. We'll figure out how to do that, Joan. But all right, AFC East, everybody say Buffalo. And you oppose? He ain't say nothing.
I'm with the Bills.
I'm with the Bills. All right, so now staying AFC, we stand AFC North. I think this might get a little tough, right? We got Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and Steelers. Right? This is a hard fought division. AFC North.
I say it like this, Trav. If Cincy don't start off like they did last year, because they went 1-3 or 0-3 or something like that. They had a slow start. They always have a slow start. They're gonna give the Ravens a run for the money. I don't see much coming out of Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. I've been watching so much tape out there. The DBs is having a field day out there. The Pittsburgh DBs are having a field day out there. I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna say Ravens, but don't sleep on Cincinnati. They spent a lot of money for that receiver duo they got with Burrow. They spent a lot of money to put that together.
I gotta go Lamar though, man. I'm my mama from Louisville. I love Lamar Jackson. Hold on, this is hanging in my window. Every time I get a chance.
Okay, let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's ain't nothing else to say, man. Lamar Jackson, no matter what. And then they got D. Henry over there too, baby. 2 Heisman winners.
Yeah, yeah. No, Lamar was a beast in Louisville. I remember his freshman year. Like, this dude was amazing. He looked like Michael Vick out there in college.
Bro, one of my pictures on one of my fantasy football leagues is that it's like when Michael Vick made a quote like, "Yo, this kid could be like better than me," and Michael Vick said it like 5 years ago, and he should have won the MVP last year, but 2 MVPs later, Vick knew what he was talking about. You feel me? So,
yeah, he was a beast. That boy a beast.
A little something.
I take Cleveland Browns.
Come on, man.
Hey, tell us why.
Tell us why. Hey, look, they put that boy Shador out there. I still got faith in him,
man. Me too. He need to be out there.
Off the disrespect. That's how I look at it. But now
what he got? He QB3.
I think they just signed somebody else.
Yeah, he QB.
So I think he
QB3
or he went back to 4.
I don't know, man. They just
personally, it's probably.
It's one of those things they having the things what happened with Washington when they signed Kirk Cousins and RG3. The owner wanted RG3, but the head coach wanted Kirk Cousins. And that's literally what's happening in Cleveland right now.
Yeah. And Travis, that's not a conservative thing. That's a incompetence thing.
hey, and again, same
combination
thing.
Of both.
It's the same thing. Y'all using different words to say the same thing. What's that called? A synonym.
Hey,
we all going Baltimore.
He took us back to school.
I don't know Baltimore because I like Cincy, and I'm saying Cincy too. I'm being very biased of my quarterback receiver duo that I have on my fantasy team, Burrow to Chase.
Super biased, bro.
Right? So, I'm just thinking because you think about it again, because I talked Baker Mayfield again, top 5 in passing in the PPR rating last year, Joe Burrow. We know Chase top 2, of course. So I like to see what T. Higgins brings. Now he got a little extra cash coming in too. So I think that's going to be the one because a lot of people lately have been talking about Joe Burrow. What have you done for me lately? Right? Because he ain't really been hitting on.
But is it Joe Burrow? Is it Joe Burrow or the organization? Because the defense can't stop a fly.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Joe Burrow got to go out there and put up 40 points a game just because the defense can't stop nobody.
He can't cover. Right, yeah.
That's what that was about to look like. I didn't even think about it like that. I think I heard somebody say that was about to be the Cincinnati of the NFC, man.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Man, that's right.
Whoa.
I like Baltimore because my guy Jair Alexander out there now. Him and Lamar played together at Louisville. He was hurt. He been hurt last couple of years, but he due for a good year, man. And when Jair is healthy, he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league.
He just seemed like another.
Dallas, no.
He one of the cats, bro. Just like chill, bro. You doing too much.
Yeah,
Hey, he was
always.
getting busy. He got busy on Dallas, though. He definitely got busy.
Oh yeah, he definitely got busy. I mean, but honestly, right? Somebody always gets busy on us. Like
That's a
somebody.
fact.
Like
Yeah.
even let's go back to Barry Sanders, right? You remember the joint where he did the joint and one of our linemen didn't even know he was behind him? Like, in the world, bro. Like, yo, he's behind you, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro.
Man.
Somebody always get busy on us. It's weird. It's like one of them games where it's like, oh, we ain't show up. Like we took the day off. People lollygagging. I remember seeing the game at FedEx. I'm there and I'm looking at the sideline like, bro, they ain't got no energy. Like I'm in the stands looking like linemen walking back like they ain't blocked a soul all day. You know what I'm saying? It's be crazy. But all right, so Baltimore gonna get the nudge for the AFC North.
All right.
Let's keep now. We back AFC South. We got the Texans, the Colts, the Jags, and the Titans.
Damn,
That's up in the air.
that's up in the air. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Texans only because of the quarterback situation. I'm not a big fan of what's that boy, the Christian boy out of Jaguars, came out of Clemson.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Lawrence. Colts don't know where they want to go with Anthony Richardson. Titans got something new. The only consistency they got in this division is the Texans.
Yeah, I agree. For that point, yeah.
Hey, so Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley.
I was getting ready to say I'm going with Tennessee, man. I think Tennessee.
Tennessee like the Cleveland Browns to me. They like one of those expansion teams. Yeah, because remember Tennessee used to be the Houston Oilers.
Yes, right.
Yeah. They used to be the Houston Oilers.
What they got to do with them boys winning the division this year, though, man?
Hey, think about it. Isn't Houston one of the only teams that have a league kind of like Atlanta and blew it and then lost the Super Bowl back in the day? Or that was the playoffs for them. But they had Earl Campbell back in the day. They was up like 3 scores or something like that. Yeah.
Warren Moon
history of losing.
But yeah, I want Cam Ward to be successful though. I mean, I ain't gonna shut him down. I want him to be successful.
I mean, so the Texans.
I'm about to say who Ant say. Ant gonna have to say something. Who Texans, Colts, Jags, or Titans?
Ant picking the Jaguars though.
You gonna go with Trevor Lawrence?
You like Travis Hunter. Whatever team one of Deion's boys.
Anybody came from Deion, I'm riding with.
Deion 2025.
Hey, bro, he gonna be the first player. Hey, and clip this one. He gonna be the first player with a pick 6 and a receiving touchdown in the game. Has that ever happened?
I thought did Deion get
Has Deion done it before?
I thought Deion did it.
If anybody done it, it would have been him or Asante Samuel.
The child what's the kid who won the high? No, he went to the NBA.
Charlie Ward.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe him.
I'm gonna have to Google that, see if Deion did that or not.
I don't think
checking it out now. Hey, Travis, you got somebody in the chat. They got swords up there. I'm trying to understand what the swords are for. CeeLo.
Oh, I see him.
Oh man, that's the homie, man. That's Chase. What's happening though?
Okay.
Yeah.
What up, Chase?
What up, Chase? I ain't see him in the building.
Yeah, man.
My guy.
What we got? All right, so where we at on the South?
What'd you say, Ant?
Say again, Ant.
Tom Fears, 1948.
1948.
Anybody see that in 48, man?
What if they had teams?
Ben, who was that, Ben?
You say before the 50s don't matter. The 50s don't matter in the GOAT debate. Hey, Chase said the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He is a Titans fan. I forgot.
He's a Titans fan. Okay. Who was the Titans fan? We used to work with at T-Mobile.
You know what?
Wayne Church.
For trading Derrick
Wayne
Henry.
Church. Yep. Churches. Yep.
Yeah. And AJ Brown.
I was about to say that too, bro. Like, imagine what they would have done if they would have kept. Was that Ryan Tannehill back then? I mean, they probably would have got to get rid of him.
Hey, and then they traded him and got to do what's his name, Trey Burks. I think they done traded him already. They done waived him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Treylon Burks.
Treylon Burks. Yeah.
He was nice in Arkansas, bro. He just some kids just don't translate in the league.
Pan out. Yeah, it didn't pan out.
Man, that league is no joke, man. That league is no joke.
No, it's not.
I feel like like when you get to the league, it's in my mind, like because you got a lot more eyes and attention and a lot more like ways that you can get in trouble, man. Like, you know, if you ain't
Yeah.
you ain't doing them damn 2-a-days like you were supposed to type shit, you know what I'm saying? It'll catch up to you, boy, because
It will.
some guys, you know.
This is why
I was
I like Tennessee because their defense. That front seven last year was one of the top in the league. They got
They
a good
keep a
pass
defense.
rush. Keep a defense. Calvin Ridley was out, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, from the gambling suspension.
The gambling suspension, John. Yeah.
And Cam Ward, he ain't gonna have to do much. He ain't have to do a whole lot. Tony Pollard, the running back, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he's a little older though. And he's gonna have Spears need to get off IR so he can spell him for sure.
Yeah, I think if anybody could take the division from the Texans, it'd be the Titans.
Oh hell no.
I will say that the Titans, I feel like they go to their strengths. When they had Ridley there, they went to their strength. They used Tony Pollard in the right way last year. I don't know how they probably haven't run it in between the tackles because of his size, but hey, he held up through the season though. So
what their schedule look like?
Well, I was gonna just say, like, if you look now, you know, I'm a fantasy guy, so I'm biased to offenses, but I think Indianapolis probably has the best offense in the whole damn division, bro. Jonathan Taylor is a beast. Danny Dimes is gonna do what Danny Dimes does. Pittman ain't no joke. Josh Downs ain't no joke. AD Mitchell ain't no joke. You know what I'm talking about? And they got the kid out of Mechanicsville. Feel me? Like,
Tyler Warren.
And then the thing that you got to give them credit. I mean, it's a home field advantage playing in that dome. You know what I'm saying? I think Indianapolis is probably a number 2, and I think they have a more of a winning culture. Well, man, I take that back. They don't really have a winning culture. Ever since Andrew Luck left, they've been downhill. But I think
that's what hurt them. That's what Andrew Luck hurt them when he left early.
Oh, bro,
because if he would have stayed, they were building around him.
Yeah, but they retired. They gonna build around your starting quarterback and not give him a damn line though, bro.
That's true. Yeah, my man was running for it.
That's why he was getting hurt. That's why he like, bro, I can't even
I gotta get out of here, bro. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die out here, bro.
Last rate is liver or kidney or something.
Yeah, he was getting banged up, bro. Like they was banging him up. He ain't had no protection. Because I think they set up a record for the most sacks in one season too at one time. I think they was up there at one time for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that Trey?
Nah, I was gonna say I think the next division gonna be a hot topic.
That's gonna be interesting right there. I've been waiting for the next division.
AFC West.
Yeah.
Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. I mean,
you already know mine.
I mean, Spence going with the Chargers.
I already know
the popular opinion are the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs done won it the last 10 years.
Basically, yeah.
I like Denver.
I like Denver too.
Denver. I think Denver could be if Bo Nix come through like he did last year. Denver could be something to reckon with.
They got a young defense too.
Right. They got second year.
Yo, and shout out to whoever traded me J.K. Dobbins because that was a good look because I expect them to.
Who traded you out?
I did to get Christian McCaffrey.
That's smart.
Okay, both of them motherfuckers be hurt. I traded injury 1 for injury 2.
Basically, because Dobbins is coming back from an injury. That was another reason kind of I was like, let me go ahead and slide, but I also know McCaffrey too at the same time. But I just look at it as McCaffrey, beast, man.
Yeah,
and get that gap.
Well, he went to Ohio State. Dobbins, didn't he?
Big throws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When he came out of Ohio,
what school did he go to? I would have to look that one up.
Yeah, when he came out of Ohio State, man, and went to Baltimore, you know, he had so much promise when he's got hurt. So, you know, I hope he do his thing. But I like Denver though. They got the best defense. You know, and I like the fact that
you said arguably.
Well, I mean, from a fantasy standpoint, this year it's kind of hard. The top 3 defenses on some fantasy shit was Denver, Pittsburgh, and either Minnesota. Yeah, I say Minnesota was up there, but like it was always Denver or Pittsburgh or some other combination. But like Denver, Pat Surtain is a beast, and I don't even know shutdown.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that offense, man, if he start to cook, early before week 1, I'm calling it. Clip this shit. Pat Bryant, the rookie out of Denver, is gonna cook, and when he start to cook, Cortland Sutton and Marvin Mims and Troy
They're gonna
Frazier.
eat.
Oh man, and they got Evan Ingram. You know what I'm saying? And they got RJ Harvey. You know what I'm saying? So
They
it's
do.
like they got a lot of talent. And like if I had to put a parlay in, I would use them because they're underdogs. You know,
What's your take on Mims? Dick, what's your take on Mims?
love Mims, man.
Marvin Mims.
Yeah, he went to Oklahoma, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He's like he remind me of. He's like a joystick. You know what I'm saying? He's like a freaking human joystick. They called Tariq Cohen that at one point. Shout out to HBCUs. But like Marvin Mims, bro, like the kid is dynamite. He's like a small, compact version of like Debo. You know what I'm saying? Like he could do so much. He's fast as hell. But I don't think he was properly used those first 2 years. I think towards the end of last year, though, they started to use him right, and
They did it.
He can really like separate. Especially if now I don't know if you're gonna put your number 1 corner on Cortland Sutton because I don't know if he's that fast. I think he might be a slot, or I could be wrong, a slot wide out. So
They move him. They move him around. I
mean,
yeah.
Mims is a speedster, bro, and you know what I'm saying. Mims is hard. I
had him in fantasy. That's why I asked because he really didn't. He gave me some here and there, but he really didn't give me a lot. That's why I was.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna be better this year. I got him in I think my highest stake league. I got him not because I wanted him, but
Yeah. I got
He
you.
was a later round pick. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I got lucky in that league. I had Pickens already in Dak, and then they got traded. I'm like, oh look at that, I got Cowboy stack. So we're gonna see what happens, man. But yeah.
So we're gonna go with Denver taking the AFC West. We comfortable
And
with
like
that?
the Chargers. No, I mean,
That's
I'm not gonna shoot down the
I
Chargers.
respect your opinion. I respect it.
I think this is the one where everybody had a different one.
Yeah, basically. Because I mean, I went Denver too.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, I was going Denver. And
So everybody out on the defending runner-ups. Yeah.
They probably still win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because they could still go. Yeah, because they could still go to the playoffs.
That game between them two every year is always like a contentious game too. You know, they don't roll over for Patty and them.
Nobody. No, they don't. I don't know. And to Ant's point, I give Ant credit because the Chargers looked good last year. It's going to be how does he bring them back to year 2? Because this is his second year, right, Ant?
Some Harborough.
Yeah.
Harborough.
Yeah, this is second.
I know I got some stats. I got some stats to back up my claim.
What you got there? Here you go.
All right, so we was 11th in the NFL in points, and we was the best team in points against, 17.7. So people don't score as much on us. We just allow them to score more points than us in the fourth quarter. If we can get the defense together throughout the whole game, we'd be all right. Like I think we lost to the Chiefs both games last year, but it was like by like a point. Like it wasn't like no blowout.
Yeah, they didn't blow y'all out. It was the same thing for the Redskins. Same way. We do good for the first 3 quarters. They can't hold water in the fourth quarter. And then that's why Jaden got to come out his hat tricks and throw a Hail Mary for us to win a game against Chicago. So, yeah, our defense can't hold for nothing.
Jaden last year, man. He got damn boy. Them fourth quarter comebacks was magical, man.
It was. I was lucky to be at one game to catch one of them too. That was a
man. I think that was
bro. You know how many years I went to see Washington play and watch them lose? I used to be pissed. I drove 2.5 hours to get here to get stuck in traffic and watch us lose. Like man, I used to be hot driving home.
I had a few good drives coming back.
Man, I bet you did try.
A few. But all right. So now let's NFC division. All right, let's revisit NFC East. Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders.
Oh, you already know what my answer is. You see my background. You see Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels right there. You already see my background.
I don't have no reason to go against the Eagles, man. I do like the Commanders a lot, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna have to go with the defending champs. They real strong, man. They real strong.
Respect. Yeah, that's respect.
Yeah.
What you got, Ant?
And no fanboy, I would have to go with the Eagles too, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? Simply because of Saquon Barkley, the top rated number 1 player in the top 100 by his peers. You know what I'm saying? He do something different. He make everybody else different. He's like what you would want a GOAT to be as an athlete. Like he make people around him better, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? And I like the jump where it was something, it reminded me of a story I heard on 30 for 30 about Barry Sanders. When Saquon was like, hey, the coach went up to him and it's like, hey man, you know, I'm gonna sit you out, but you can get this record. Do you want to get the record? He was like, nah, let the youngins get some. You know what I'm saying? I was
that
like,
was big right there.
I respect that. And
Yeah,
because of that, you know, it's that belief, it's that faith.
Mhm.
And
Because you know what Russell Westbrook would have did? Russell Westbrook would have threw a John off the backboard and caught that bitch for a rebound to get a triple double.
Yes, sir.
On the same play.
No question.
He did. He did it multiple times to get a triple double. Yeah, he did it.
For the same play. And who you got? NFC East.
I'm going Eagles just because of all the disrespect Jalen Hurts receives from winning this. I've never seen a quarterback get dogged the way he was dogged in the media after winning. And quietly kept, I feel like they won on his arm versus on Barkley's running. Because I don't think Barkley got over 100. Like he wasn't I don't think he was a force in this world, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he was.
They tried to take him away.
Yeah,
all my fucking parlays, man. My team
so,
shit.
He be getting
right.
False.
But I mean, that was the same thing I said. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat Philly because if we shut down Saquon, Jalen ain't gonna do nothing. What he torched us through there. AJ Brown had a field day on us.
He really
Smith
did.
had a field day on us. I'm like, that. Yeah.
We actually played Philly close.
Johnson did his thing on that too in the Super Bowl. He was a Redskin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all our players go and do better.
All right, we're gonna see. All right, let's keep it moving. So NFC East, it sounds like the masses will say the Eagles. NFC North, y'all, Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Now it's always tough in the North.
Oh,
yeah, man.
The North is coming.
I got a question for Trey.
Right.
Man, what is the Reed, man? Reed, what's up with this guy? Like, it's like one game, you're like, oh my God, this guy's all, speed out can't nobody cover the guy. And then the next game, like, where is he at? I got him drafted in one of my other leagues because I know he has the potential to have that breakout, with Jordan Love. But I was what's up with this guy, man?
I think the problem with our receiving core is, especially if you're looking at it from a fantasy standpoint, we got too many weapons. Like it's too much. Like Jordan Love got too much to distribute to. So I kind of even myself stay away from Green Bay receivers like Romeo Doubs out there, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks. We got two pass catching tight ends. Christian Watson, but he hurt. Then we drafted Matthew Golden. So Jaden Reed was supposed to be like our number one. He had a really good rookie year. Yeah, he had a really good rookie year. Second year, he kind of had a bad case of the drops. This is actually his fourth year. Last year, he was hurt. So coming into his fourth year. So he's one of the guys who might be the odd man out depending on how he plays this year because his rookie contract is going to be up next year. So it's just one of them things, man. He's a wild. It's a wild card. You just never know. Like you come into a Green Bay game, it depends on who's cooking. Like in that receiver core, and that's who LaFleur gonna feed. And so, it's just kind of hard to pick. That
team was supposed to be him, and then Christian Watson took over. It over. Yeah,
they healthy though, man.
Christian Watson.
Yeah,
he might be out of there too.
Yeah, y'all good. Golden's nice, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was talking a lot about Ibuka and Bill, but Golden was really like he's right up there with Ibuka, man, this year. I think.
Well, short hands, good route running. I mean, he does a lot of things right. So, I mean, that's really why, I know everybody's high on Detroit, and Detroit is probably the division's tough. You got Detroit, you got Minnesota. They may take a step back because they're going with their rookie quarterback. Well, it's not a rookie, but JJ McCarthy. But Kevin O'Connell is a damn near offensive wizard. and you still got Justin Jefferson. And I think one of the stats I read said, I think it was something that they called it, but the stat basically says it don't matter who's throwing Justin Jefferson the ball. He's had a really good year, from Kirk Cousins to Sam Bradford. So it really don't matter who throwing him the ball. He gonna eat. They still got what's their defensive coordinator name? What's my guy name? Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles. Is he out there?
Yeah, I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those non-conservative defensive coordinators. It's either him or Raheem.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I guess I saw to say I got Green Bay winning because we have the most consistency. A lot of the same guys, same system. Detroit got a new offensive coordinator, new decent defensive coordinator. A lot of rookies on that O-line. Yeah. 2 rookies on that O-line, and Jared Goff needs to be protected. You get him, you get him off his timing. He's gonna throw the game away. Chicago, nobody knows what Caleb's doing. You know what I'm saying? Caleb can't even handle the pressure under Ben Johnson. So I'm gonna have to go. He paint his nails. I'm gonna have to go Green Bay.
I'm right.
And that's an unbiased opinion.
I like Green Bay because y'all got Micah.
At the end of the day, bro.
Hey, I want to see y'all get through Detroit. I want to see
week
Detroit.
1.
And Detroit can't stay healthy.
Who won last year?
I'm telling you.
Who won it last year? Detroit won it.
And it went to like the last game of the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. When they like 1-2 or something.
Yeah. We lost to the Lions twice, to the Vikings twice. We only had 6 losses. Lions twice, Vikings twice. The Eagles beat us week 1, but Jordan Love got hurt and it was a close game. Yeah. And then we lost week 18 against the Bears. Like some fools, and that's when Christian Watson got hurt in week 18. I don't even know why he was out there. I guess he was playing for the division, but yeah, so I mean we lost to the top teams in the league outside of Chicago.
Yeah, y'all had a bad break when Jordan Love got hurt down. I hope nobody get hurt on Friday down there in that damn. What was it? Was it in Brazil? Was it in Brazil?
Brazil.
And Pablo?
Yeah. Yep. Field
was
horrible.
Y'all been out there before?
Nah, I ain't never been.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out there. Closest I've been was Colombia. But like, yeah, man, I want to go to one of them international football games, man. That'd be dope. Just to get
probably crazy.
Over there.
Yeah, you already know that. That's a tough one right there, Trey.
I'm gonna say it again: Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Right?
I'm going to make a move. Oh, go ahead, Trey. I'm
Detroit. Trey said Green Bay. Vic, who you said?
I'm with Packers.
You were the Packers too, and Ben, you were saying?
I'm thinking because I feel like Vikings brought Adam Thielen back for a reason.
Jordan Addison is suspended for 3 games.
That's true too. But I feel like that veteran presence around, go to good run game, O-line look good, defense, man. So that's a toss. I mean, this division right here is like the NFC East for real. Because if you take away the key injuries, the Lions got 2 solid running backs, 2 solid receivers, maybe 3, and a tight end. Green Bay, to Trey's point, y'all got a stable.
Chicago's the wild.
But I feel like the Lions has had kind of their little run over the last couple of years, and they're not sold on their quarterback. So I will jump down to Green Bay because of Jordan Love. I like his progression over Minnesota.
I like that. Who you got, Ant?
For fantasy purposes, I'm picking the Lions. I got 3 people, and they're projected to give 40 points every time they play. So.
Ooh, you got Amon-Ra, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, that boy a beast. I was so mad he was off the draft board, man. That man brought me so much money in, man.
Hey, you can get don't his brother play receiver or something for Chicago or something?
In Chicago, yeah.
You can get a St. Brown still.
It's always the little brother the beast, ain't it?
Right. That's how it go.
Hey, so NFC
toss up there.
We got South and West left. NFC South: Falcons, Panthers, Saints, and Buccaneers. Y'all probably know who I'm going with, so I'm gonna let somebody else. Matter of fact, Ant, I'm gonna let you start this time. Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks.
Who won last year? The Buccaneers?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with them. I think their quarterback was top in fantasy points when I did my research. And they got that one wide receiver who's like having 1,000 yards per
Mike
season
Evans.
for like
Yeah,
the
Mike
last
Evans.
80 seasons.
Yeah.
And they got with your boy Vic Emeka. I can't never say it.
Yeah, by the end of the year we're gonna know it though. He's gonna say, look, put y'all props in right now. That's my frugal parlay for the week. Same game parlay. Over on passing yards, catches, and him to get a touchdown. Parlay them 3.
Oh,
yeah.
We need to share that inside the chat too, y'all. Then we said we were gonna start sharing those inside the chat.
Oh yeah.
We can get this money up amongst the group as well.
I take no credit for winning because I suck, but I'm confident.
It is. That's 80% of the game.
Yeah, we might have to do a Saturday a lineup builder or something. Like
man, you need to do it like Wednesday before shit gets sticky, man, because the line's gonna move by Wednesday. I mean, shoot, by Saturday.
Yeah.
And which platform y'all use?
I recommend all of them.
Yeah, I use DraftKings. You know, that's the one I share. I stick.
I usually, what do I go through? I go through
sleeper pick. Them and sleeper picks. I use sleeper picks too. Only 2.
I use DraftKings.
But I ain't got no problem in starting a new one. I haven't used DraftKings in a while.
Yeah, ESPN, Caesar, Bet365. Whoever got the best line, that's where you need to go.
Let's see. Hold on. Where's my sports show at? I did FanDuel. I was FanDuel.
Hey, speaking of sports betting and crypto, there was I just had it up. I don't know where it went at. UBI. Find this ticker. UBI. Basically, what they're doing. There's a crypto that is now, basically getting crypto is going to help the advancements in sports betting, right? So, is UBI, bro? I don't know where it went. You know how you on the phone. It's called the Universal Basic Income Cryptocurrency. Focused on providing safety net for individuals around applications like sports betting. So, you know, when I talk money, and again, disclaimer, this is not financial advice for anybody watching. Do please understand cryptocurrency and Forex is risky.
Yes.
I'll put that out there. But yeah, that's just something that I look at too. So like when people ask me about stocks and stuff, like, man, what stocks? Like my brother, I'm gonna tell you the story. My brother said, man, somebody told me to invest in tampons. And I said, okay, let me ask you one question. When's the last time you used the tampon? Right. I'm just saying, right? I said, what kind of phone you got? He said, iPhone. I said, how much Apple stock you got? None. I said, boom, let's start the simple things, right? This is what you got. Like DraftKings. When DraftKings IPO came out, you know who got some? Me. Because guess what I use? DraftKings. I don't use nothing else. I use DraftKings.
I mean, I do DraftKings. I downloaded because the game I already did my picks already for the week already. I got like 2 sheets in already on that. So matter of fact, I'm gonna start posting them in the chat and get some of y'all feedback and tell me what y'all think.
Yeah, put them notes in there.
So hey, Trav, man, you know, you I swear we like the same person just in different universes. So like when you get in on DraftKings, man, I got about like 10 shares still on them.
Bro, I probably got out when that joint first hit the IPO.
You got in and out?
Nah, I still got some.
Yeah. How many I got? I think I got about like 10. Let me see what that dollar cost.
I don't even look at this account. Anytime I post like my crypto account, it's just my one Coinbase. I try to keep stuff simple. Like for me, so like when you said something about get all of them, see, I get overwhelmed. Like I get anxious, I get overwhelmed. Same thing with fantasy football. When you say I got 5, bro, I got 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get overwhelmed, and I like to keep stuff simple because I like to be able to explain it. And sometimes when it's like, yo, I remember at one point you used to have to exchange it here, buy this crypto, exchange it somewhere else because it's only sold on this one. and I'm like, bro, I ain't doing all that. I ain't even about to do all that.
I mean,
but
low key,
when it was necessary. It was necessary then. Now it ain't as necessary.
I don't know, man. I mean, like I still feel like it's. I don't keep nothing on. I got a little bit of ETH on a hot wallet. I mean, on a cold wallet. I just don't believe in keeping them because, like, when what's up? What's it? FBX, not FBX. Yeah, FT. Yeah, and then like Mount Gox and all those those exchanges that get hacked and people just lose all they crypto, man. It's like it's crazy, man. Why you just ain't put it on a cold wallet? But I heard you can hack cold wallets now too. So I mean,
yeah, it's crazy. And because what scared me when I first got my first joint, I got it from Amazon, and I was like, I think I messed up because I know people can get the codes and then resell them. And I was like, bro, let me go ahead, go to the Ledger website.
Yeah,
I mean, not Ledger. I got a Trezor joint. I went to the website, ordered the joint, and I was like, bro, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, gonna stick with it. But yeah, I still got 6 shares of DraftKings still.
I got 10. Average cost $13.20.
Average cost. I got $13.71.
See, yeah, we right there. Yeah, yeah. Man, we diversified tonight, man. We did with crypto.
Yeah, we don't hear politics, everything.
Everything versatile. But Trey said it where he got. Trey had to leave. Trey has said it though. It's the where he go? Did I remove him?
There you go.
I removed him. I thought I removed myself or something. Did you remove yourself?
Who, me? Yeah. I had to get in the car, bro. Head to the crib.
Oh, okay. I thought I removed you. My fault. I thought it was me.
Nah, you.
All right, so let's finish this up so everybody can get right. Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks. I say Bucks, so I'm running with your boy Baker. And anybody disagree? Anybody think the Saints, Panthers?
No, I'm running with the Bucks. They're gonna take it back to back.
Man, I'm going with the Falcons, man.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Falcons, man.
I'm going with the man who makes do-rags look cool to be worn in public.
Damn right.
You know why these kids wear the velour do-rags? So I started seeing that fool wearing them. I like this kid. So
Michael Penix. No question.
So it's a toss-up then. So
shit, Ant gonna be the top. No, I think Ant went Tampa, didn't he?
No, yeah, I went Bucks.
It went Bucks.
And Ben, who did you go? Who did you go, Ben?
Bucks.
Then Bucks it is then.
Yeah.
So the Bucks won that one. All right, last one, NFC West. Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, and Seahawks.
San Francisco, easy.
Ooh.
Nothing to talk about.
For real? Come on, Vic.
Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about.
You don't like the Rams?
No. Because we don't
especially he got a back injury going.
There we go. We was just talking about Micah Parsons. He used to get an epidural. I mean, Stafford got an epidural on his back too.
True.
And then you know what I'm saying? Like Puka nice, but I don't believe in Kyrie. Nice. Hell no.
I guess that could be my heart. That could be my heart talking, man. I know Devontae Adams out there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching that Netflix show Receivers when he was with Vegas.
That's good.
Hell yeah, it is, bro. I don't know why I slept on that, man. It's like 2 years old, but it's still tough.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
you make you like the guy more, man. He's a good guy, but he's not making it out that division. That's San Fran, easy peasy. 25 burpees. Anybody who want to smoke, easy.
The only reason why I say San Fran would be because of the strength of the division. Because I don't feel like San Fran is that juggernaut that they were. They lost a lot of good defensive players too.
I want to see what that
offensive players.
Ricky Pearsall gonna do. I got him in the cut too.
I mean, they ain't got nobody else to throw the ball to. George Kittle.
I'll take it. I'll take the reps. I'll take the PPRs.
Yeah, he'll get them for sure. I think Seattle gonna be solid this year too. I think with Sam Bradford and Cooper Kupp, with Jackson Smith, Najigba, Kenneth Walker III. They got a great offensive line. I don't know. I think the West might be up for debate this year.
I think Seattle ain't gonna be good until they get Milroe where he needs to be. Because once Jalen Milroe is cooking like he's supposed to, I think him and JSN gonna be a problem.
Yeah, Yeah.
Cup is old, so I don't know what he got left in the tank. Yeah, if they could get Milrow cooking, and then they got the double. Oh man, Elijah Arroyo, maybe I think is the tight end name. This kid. They got a rookie tight end out there that's pretty nice too. So they got some youth over there for sure.
Yeah, I think the league is starting to do that little switch now, where a lot of these underdog teams like the Detroit, Arizona, the Colts. I mean, even down to Tampa Bay, if you think about it, before Brady went there, they're kind of starting to flip now, where these smaller base teams are now starting to be the, I can say a juggernaut, but they're starting to get into their own. If you look at the teams nowadays, you think about it, it's completely on flip.
Yeah. They still have 2 Super Bowls. I can't believe damn Russell Wilson audibled out of that damn run.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, it happens. But y'all, all right, y'all. All right, so recapping it, we had a good one tonight, y'all, because we went through everything. And I got a closing one for us because this was one for the books, y'all, because we went from left to right, north to south, east to west when it came to the division. So as we wrap up tonight's episode, y'all, we broke down the Parsons trade talk. And let's be real, Jerry Jones might have just avoided a major headache and backache by getting rid of Micah Parsons and getting some cash in return. And while we're talking about also tough conversations, remember, a lot of times we confuse racism with conservative. I thought that was fun. Clip that, yo. I couldn't even get it right. And again, to continue, not every disagreement is hate and not every tradition is progress. It's on us to cut through the noise and really see what's at play. So before we head out, don't sleep on the stock tips, the crypto moves, the bag is here. So pay attention, stay sharp, keep your play smart, and protect your wealth. I like that. I like that one. We're going to end it on that one.